the internet is on fire, and this time, the drama surrounding Kourtney Kardashian and Kim Kardashian has reached a level no one saw coming. Headlines are exploding, fans are losing their minds, and whispers from insiders are painting a picture that feels almost too shocking to believe. Because according to circulating reports, again, reports, not confirmed facts, both sisters were allegedly caught in the same emotional storm involving one mysterious man. Yes, you heard that right. For years, the Kardashian sisters have faced their share of public feuds, silent treatments, and explosive confrontations. But this is different. This isn't just about a disagreement over business, fashion, or family priorities. This is something far more personal, something that cuts deeper than anything we've seen before. Sources claim tensions began quietly, almost unnoticeable at first. Subtle glances, awkward silences, a shift in energy that even die-hard fans of Keeping Up with the Kardashians would have struggled to decode. But behind the scenes, emotions were building, and according to insiders, things quickly spiraled into a situation no one in the family was prepared for. And then came the moment that allegedly changed everything. An unexpected encounter, a shocking realization. And suddenly, everything between Kim and Kourtney took a turn that insiders are calling the most intense fallout in Kardashian history. Fans are shocked, social media is flooded with theories, and those close to the family are said to be scrambling to keep things from completely falling apart. But here, where it gets even more intense, because the identity of this man and how both sisters became entangled in the same situation is where the story takes a twist no one can ignore. So what really happened? Are these reports exaggerated, or is there truth hidden beneath the headlines? Because if even a fraction of this is real, the Kardashian family may never be the same again. As the buzz around Kourtney Kardashian and Kim Kardashian continued to intensify, insiders began leaking more details. But again, these are only reports, not confirmed reality. Still, the story being painted is nothing short of explosive. It all allegedly began at a private gathering in Los Angeles. Not a public event, not a red carpet moment, something far more low-key, attended only by close friends and a few industry insiders. According to sources, both sisters arrived separately, each unaware that the other had been in close contact with the same man prior to that night. At first, everything seemed normal. Kourtney was reportedly calm, relaxed, even glowing. Kim, on the other hand, was said to be more focused, engaged in conversations, carrying her usual composed aura. But then, something shifted. They both noticed at the same time, one insider claimed. The energy in the room completely changed. The man in question, whose identity remains unclear in these circulating reports, was seen interacting with both sisters in ways that quickly raised eyebrows. Subtle at first. A conversation here, a shared laugh there. But to those watching closely, it didn't take long to realize something wasn't adding up. Kourtney allegedly approached him first, smiling, comfortable, as if this was someone she trusted. Moments later, Kim reportedly walked over, and that's when things became awkward. "Wait, how do you know him?" Kim allegedly asked, her tone calm but clearly probing. Kourtney, caught off guard, reportedly paused before responding. "I could ask you the same thing." And just like that, the tension began. Sources say the man tried to play it off, brushing things aside with vague answers. But both sisters, known for their strong personalities, weren't convinced. The conversation reportedly grew sharper, more direct, as each tried to understand the connection the other had with him. What started as confusion quickly turned into suspicion. Fans are shocked by how quickly things escalated, at least according to these reports. Within minutes, insiders claim the sisters pulled away from the crowd, stepping into a more private area where the real confrontation began. "Are you serious right now?" Kim allegedly said, her voice tightening. Kourtney reportedly didn't hold back. "No, I think you are." The room outside may have been filled with music and laughter, but behind closed doors, emotions ran high. Accusations started surfacing, not necessarily of betrayal, but of secrecy, of not being honest. of crossing an invisible line neither of them had expected to deal with. And that's when the situation took an even more unexpected turn. According to sources, the man admitted, at least partially, that he had been in contact with both sisters, though the nature of those connections remains unclear. Some reports suggest it was casual, others hint at something more personal, but the lack of clarity only made things worse. "Why didn't you tell me?" Kim allegedly demanded. "Because I didn't think it mattered," Kourtney reportedly shot back. That response, insiders say, hit a nerve. The family has faced disagreements before, but this felt different. This felt personal in a way that couldn't be brushed off or laughed away later. And as voices reportedly grew louder, those nearby began to notice something was wrong. Meanwhile, whispers started spreading through the event. Guests exchanged looks. Phones came out. And just like that, what was supposed to be a private situation began leaking into the public eye. Fans are shocked at how quickly the narrative exploded online. Within hours, speculation was everywhere. Who was the man? What exactly happened between him and the sisters? And most importantly, was this the beginning of another major fallout within the Kardashian family? As the night reportedly came to an end, neither Kim nor Kourtney left together. In fact, sources claim they barely acknowledged each other on the way out. The vibe was icy, one insider revealed. You could feel that something serious had just happened. And while the full truth remains unclear, one thing is certain: the situation didn't end there. Because what followed in the days after would only deepen the mystery and push the family into an even more complicated emotional storm. In the days following the alleged incident, the tension between Kourtney Kardashian and Kim Kardashian didn't just fade away. It reportedly intensified in ways that left even those closest to them stunned. According to circulating reports, communication between the two sisters became almost non-existent. Calls went unanswered. Messages were left on read. And for a family known for staying tightly connected, even during conflicts, this silence spoke volumes. The family was left divided, one insider claimed. No one wanted to take sides, but everyone could feel the tension. Naturally, attention quickly turned to other members of the family, especially Kourtney Kardashian, who is often seen as the emotional bridge between Kim and Kourtney. Sources suggest Kourtney tried to reach out to both, hoping to calm the situation before it spiraled further. "Can we just talk about this like adults?" she reportedly said during one attempt to mediate. But emotions were still running too high. Kim, according to insiders, felt blindsided, not necessarily because of the man himself, but because she believed there had been a lack of transparency. For someone who values control and clarity, the situation reportedly left her frustrated and questioning everything. Kourtney, on the other hand, was said to feel misunderstood. Sources claim she saw the situation as being blown out of proportion, insisting that there was no betrayal, at least not in the way it was being perceived. "It's not what you think," she allegedly told a close friend, "but no one's even trying to hear me out." Meanwhile, fans are shocked as social media began dissecting every possible angle. Old clips from Keeping Up with the Kardashians resurfaced. Past arguments were reanalyzed. Even the smallest interactions between the sisters were being used as evidence to support different theories. Some believed this was just another misunderstanding that would eventually blow over. Others were convinced it was something deeper, a fracture that had been building for years, now finally reaching a breaking point. And then came another twist. Reports started suggesting that the mysterious man may not have been entirely honest with either sister. Allegedly, different versions of the story had been told to each of them, creating a situation where both felt confused and possibly misled. If true, this revelation changes everything. "Wait, so he told you that too?" Kim allegedly said during a later conversation. Kourtney's reported reaction: silence, followed by a realization that shifted her entire perspective. For a brief moment, insiders say, the anger between the sisters may have softened, not because the situation was resolved, but because the focus began shifting away from each other. and toward the man at the center of it all. But even then, the damage had already been done. Trust, once shaken, isn't easily restored. And while there were whispers of a possible reconciliation, sources suggest it wasn't that simple. "They're trying," one insider revealed, "but it's awkward, it's not the same." Family gatherings reportedly became tense. Conversations felt forced. And even when they were in the same room, there was a noticeable distance that fans couldn't ignore. Still, not everyone believes the situation is beyond repair. Some insiders claim that behind closed doors, efforts are being made to clear the air. That conversations, real, honest conversations, are starting to happen. And that perhaps, just perhaps, this dramatic chapter could lead to a stronger understanding between the sisters. But until something is confirmed, everything remains in the realm of speculation. Because at the end of the day, these are reports, rumors, stories pieced together from unnamed sources and viral moments. Yet despite the uncertainty, one thing is undeniable: the narrative has captured the attention of millions. Fans are invested. The drama feels real, and the question on everyone's mind remains the same. What actually happened between Kim, Kourtney, and that one mysterious man? And more importantly, will the Kardashian family come out of this united, or more divided than ever before? And just like that, what started as quiet whispers has turned into one of the most talked about celebrity stories online. From alleged misunderstandings to emotional confrontations, the situation involving Kourtney Kardashian and Kim Kardashian has left fans questioning everything they thought they knew about the family dynamic. But here's the thing: nothing has been officially confirmed. These are reports, insider claims, and viral discussions spreading across the internet. And while the drama feels intense, the truth could be very different from what's being portrayed. Still, fans are shocked, theories are growing by the minute, and the curiosity just isn't slowing down. Was this really a misunderstanding blown out of proportion? Or is there a deeper story that hasn't come to light yet? One thing is certain: emotions ran high, and the family was left divided, at least according to what's being said. Whether this situation brings them closer or pushes them further apart remains a mystery. Now it's your turn. What do you think really happened here? Do you believe these reports hold some truth? Or is this just another exaggerated Hollywood narrative designed to grab attention? Could this be a simple miscommunication or something far more serious? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're reading everything. And if you want more shocking stories, viral celebrity drama, and the kind of content that keeps you hooked till the end, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Because trust us, this story might not be over yet.